Good afternoon. Welcome to the 2017 4th of July press conference. I'm going to be naming the speakers in the order that they're going to be speaking. First speaking will be Board of Supervisors Katherine Barger, followed by Los Angeles County Fire Department Chief Darrell L. Osby, followed by the Santa Clarita Mayor Cameron Smythe, followed by Commander for the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department Pat Nelson, followed by Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives Group Supervisor, Firearms and Explosives, Carmine Downey. And lastly, from the Grossman Burn Center, Dr. Matt Young. And now speaking, Board of Supervisor Katherine Barger.
Thank you. I know many of you have been covering these press conferences where we are talking about the awareness coming into the 4th of July celebration. And considering the fire we had here last weekend, it is evident that our communities in northern Los Angeles County are really ground zero as we enter into what could be a very dangerous fire season. And I'm very proud to be standing with our LA County firefighters who truly did a remarkable job last weekend on containing what could have been a more serious fire. Today, as we move closer to the 4th of July, it's important that we educate the community that the use of fireworks in any kind is illegal and can cause serious damage or even death. In addition to the potential grave personal injury to those using them, fireworks can cause brush fires, house fires, which will end up millions of dollars in damages and possibly the loss of life. Our firefighters risk their safety protecting lives and property every single day. They deserve our help in preventing fire emergencies. While some cities allow safe and sane fireworks of any kind are illegal in Los Angeles County. The penalties for possession or use of illegal fireworks can range from a fine of up to $1,000 to confinement in county jail for up to 1 year. Certain products like M80s and M100s are considered explosives and are a felony to possess with penalties as high as 16 months in state prison. Parents are also liable for any damages or injuries caused by their children using fireworks. I want to emphasize that. Parents are held responsible. Santa Clarita Valley residents are encouraged to enjoy several community fireworks shows, including the City of Santa Clarita's July 4th fireworks show at the Westfield Valencia Town Center, Stevenson Ranch fireworks show at Richard Rio Memorial Park, and the fireworks show at Magic Mountain. I encourage the residents who see illegal fireworks to contact the Sheriff's Department tip line at 661-284-2-TIP. Again, that's 661-284, the number 2-TIP. Also, I'd like to encourage those who may have known of somebody that has illegal fireworks to please contact the Sheriff's Department at 661-799-5158. They will make arrangements to, if you have illegal fireworks that you weren't aware you had or now are finding out that they're illegal, they will come out and dispose of those if you call the department and make those arrangements. I want you to please join with your Los Angeles County firefighters and your Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputies and help keep Santa Clarita safe. We all can make a difference. And for those that don't think it takes just one little firecracker, what happened last week was an accident on the 14 freeway, and that took off, and we all know what happened there. So please be vigilant, be aware, and encourage people to go to one of the fireworks shows being offered here in the Santa Clarita Valley. Thank you. And now I'd like to introduce, Cameron Smythe? Chief Darrell Osby, I know, Chief Darrell Osby, who is our LA County Fire Chief. Thank you.
All right, well, good afternoon. Darrell Osby, Fire Chief of the Los Angeles County Fire Department. And I would like to thank our Honorable Katherine Barger, our Supervisor, for her leadership and her commitment to public safety. As articulated earlier, 4th of July is a time of the year that we come together to celebrate our freedoms and our independence. And in many instances, we do that through cookouts or fireworks. But on behalf of the Los Angeles County Fire Department, we truly care about the citizens that we serve. And we're here today to provide public education to ensure that you're safe, that you do not get injured during this holiday season, that we want to prevent injuries, potentially death, and destruction of your property. As articulated earlier, fireworks are illegal in all unincorporated areas of the County of Los Angeles and the City of Los Angeles and most cities throughout the County of Los Angeles. As you've known before, serious burns and injuries can occur, or property can be impacted or destructed. And from our perspective, all of that is preventable. All of it is preventable by operating in safe environments and not using fireworks. Just alone last year, unfortunately, with illegal fireworks, we had a 12-year-old girl that lost her hand. We had a 17-year-old boy that lost part of his hand. And even those communities that allow safe and sane fireworks, those fireworks can burn up to 2,000 degrees. 2,000 degrees, that's as hot as a blowtorch. Every year, hospitals throughout the county receive injuries from fireworks that are all preventable. Even from the Los Angeles County Fire Department in 2016, during last year's 4th of July holiday season, we responded in over 31 fires and over 3,400 incidents related to fireworks. That is a 60% increase over our previous year's data. Also, we are truly concerned about this year's wildland fire threat. As you can recall, we just recovered from a 5-year drought. So throughout the County of Los Angeles, we have 5 years of dead fuel, coupled with the fact that we have new grass crop throughout the County of Los Angeles, increasing the probability of fire starts. Over 90% of wildland fires are started by humans, which all are preventable. So we're really trying to encourage all of our citizens to be safe. If you see something, call and dial 911. The Los Angeles County Fire Department encourages all citizens to go to a professional fireworks show. If you don't know where a fireworks show is in your respective community, you can visit the fire department's website at www.fire.lacounty.gov, or call our number is 888-654-FIRE. In addition, on the 4th of July, to ensure increased safety, the Los Angeles County Fire Department is committed to augmenting additional resources throughout the County of Los Angeles. We're going to staff over 50 additional units, additional dispatchers, additional patrols, additional public information officers. Over 500 additional personnel will be staffed throughout the County of Los Angeles to ensure your safety. Once again, on behalf of the Los Angeles County Fire Department, happy 4th of July, and be safe.
And now speaking from the Santa Clarita Mayor, Cameron Smythe.
Thank you, guys. First of all, I also want to recognize we have 2 of our city council members here as well, Councilmember Marsha McLean. Hey, very good. And Councilmember Bill Miranda. You know, born and raised here in Santa Clarita, the 4th of July has always been my favorite holiday in this community, and now as the father of 3 young kids, it's their favorite holiday as well. You know, the day starts with the pancake breakfast put on by our local Rotary Club, and then we have thousands of people participate in our Independence Day run. Then tens of thousands of people line the streets of our community for our annual Independence Day parade. And then the day moves on to our professional fireworks shows that have been mentioned, you know, here at the Town Center, Richard Rue Park, also at Magic Mountain. But it's important, as much as we love this day, that we have to follow the law. And I get it. I have young kids, and you know the idea of having even the safe and sane and your Piccolo Petes and your sparklers. I get it. But that, you know, even if you use those, you are breaking the law. And every year, all of us on the City Council receive dozens of calls in emails and correspondence about illegal fireworks. And it's very scary to think that it's not just those safe and sane ones that you see, but when you see people actually lighting off their own bottle rockets and Roman candles and all those that you actually see going up in the air from just a residential street. And as the supervisor mentioned, what happened last week with the brush fire is just a reminder of how quickly things can change. And as Chief Osby mentioned, the threat to personal your kids losing their hands, and we even saw a professional athlete, right, lose part of his fingers from a firework incident. So it's really important that you're not just smart about it, but know that you are breaking the law. The city has taken a very aggressive stance on this. Just last night, we passed an ordinance that increases the fines for if you are cited for illegal use, and it's already begun. And I think that's something that people know. Councilmember McLean and I were talking about it, that we can hear it in our neighborhood. And so we encourage you, if you are hearing that already, to please call our sheriff's department. Please reach out, and if you have an idea of where that is, where it's coming from, please get the word out so that we can try to prevent any tragedy, either to someone's person or to property. Because certainly it's a busy night on the 4th of July. It's a wonderful day. Like I said, I think Santa Clarita is well known for our activities on Independence Day, and we want to keep being known for that component, not for a fire or for an injury that happened because of illegal use of fireworks. So, like everyone said, if you see it, please report it, and please be safe and smart on Independence Day, and take advantage of the professional activities that are already set out through the community. There's plenty of opportunities to enjoy them that way. Thank you.
Now speaking, Commander from the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, Pat Nelson.
Good afternoon, everyone. I don't have a lot to say that hasn't already been said, but I will tell you that the Sheriff's Department takes fireworks seriously. We're going to have supplemental patrols throughout the weekend into the holiday so that we can hopefully ensure that it's a safer environment for everybody to enjoy the 4th of July. As most of you know, the fines can range anywhere from $1,000 up to $2,500 for your first offense. It's really not worth it. There are many fireworks displays and fireworks shows that are put on by various municipalities, including here in Santa Clarita, Lancaster, the whole North County region. And as mentioned earlier by the chief, there's a website where you can check for fireworks shows in your area throughout the county. And I think they begin as early as this Friday and continue through the 9th. So there's plenty of opportunity to see those shows if you so desire. And it's certainly much safer than the use of even the so-called safe and sane fireworks. And I think that's about all I've got to say. I'm going to introduce you to Carmen Downey from the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives.
On behalf of Special Agent in Charge Eric Hardin, I'd like to thank everyone for coming today. As a former Army Special Forces veteran, the 4th of July holds special meaning to me. But as an ATF Special Agent in charge of an arson and explosives group, it holds a different meaning. It holds a meaning to ensure public safety and security. Oftentimes, individuals don't realize that the fireworks they possess qualify as explosives devices. Further, they don't realize that there are potential prosecutable crimes for arson should a fire cause the loss of commercial property or life due to the use of these fireworks. We are very committed at ATF to working with our state and local partners to ensure enforcement of all applicable regulations and laws for firearms and fireworks during this time. Please be safe. Enjoy your holiday. Thank you very much.
And now speaking from the Grossman Burn Center, Dr. Matt Young.
I'd like to praise the supervisor for this increasing the awareness up here in Santa Clarita. We're at the Grossman Burn Center. We will see a tragedy in the next week, and there are 10,000 of those injuries that happen every 4th of July in the United States. And the danger is that many families don't realize that just sparklers can get to be as hot as a blowtorch, as the chief says. Show you a few examples of tragedies that are totally preventable on the 4th of July. This is a child who had a handful of sparklers that went off in his hand, and he lost several fingers. You can also, besides the hand, you can lose vision in your eye. You can go blind from a firework or from sparklers. This is a child whose eye is permanently scarred from sparklers. And not just sparklers, but also firecrackers. This is a child who received 3rd-degree burns onto her leg. She wasn't even in the same backyard. She was in her own backyard, but somebody put a set of fireworks off in the neighbor's yard, and it caused 3rd-degree burns to her leg and permanent scarring. So, you know, it's a great holiday, Independence Day. You want to enjoy fireworks, go to a professional show, and we hope you and your children stay safe and don't end up being burned. Thank you.
This concludes the 2017 4th of July press conference. We're going to be having a display at the rear. And then after that, please feel free to get one of the respective speakers aside and do a one-on-one. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's go.